Hello friends, so today I'm going to discuss about the food supplies industry, and we are going to take the example of Christopher Food Supplies. So the customer pain areas are logistic uncertainties, variable in quality, complex ordering process, limited information, communication challenges. Similarly, for the owners, it is supply chain disruptions, inventory management, complex logistics, regulatory compliances, and customer relationship management. So now how these things can be solved? They can be solved through AI, and how AI can solve it. The main issues for the food supply industry, that I'm going to give you a demo for that. So for that, let's go to Christopher Food Supplies website. So this is Christopher Food Supplies chain website. It's a simple website which has certain data on it. So whenever a customer comes in, and if he has to find certain data, then he needs to actually go through search each part of it. But now we have AI chatbots. So using that, it solves many purposes. So before I proceed on this, I'd like to show you something. This is the WordPress plugin which I've created. This gives us the live data for the live sales. Now the last data we have is Carl here, and this is the Gmail which I'm going to use for the testing purpose, and this is the live CRM, and the last data is Carl in this case as well. So now let's try to fill this up. So what's your name? So I say Christopher. This is thanks. So what's your email address? I say scienceforsoft.shalendra@gmail.com. Now what's the phone number? I just give an arbitrary phone number. So it says like, do you have any questions relating to us? Then I say yes. And please ask your question. So I said, how can Christopher Food Supplies help me? So he says Christopher Food Supply Chain is committed to providing the freshers and so on and so forth. Then, do you have any other questions? I said yes. And he says, please ask your question. I say, tell me about your products. So it says, to learn about Christopher Food Supply Chain, you can visit their websites, and they are committed to providing the freshers and highest quality produce, and they partner with farmers and blah 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 blah. So what is that? Acho, do you have any other questions? No, I don't have any other question. So okay, before I proceed further, let's see the reports first. So I go to here, I refresh this page, and I go back to the term, and I think I need to do this, just refreshing it. Here you see the last data we have Christopher. This is the email address, and this is the phone number which I've given. Similarly, the user, that is the customer, would get an email from Christopher Food Supplies chain. Hello Christopher, this was the name which I had given. You have successfully registered, and these are the details. Similarly, in our CRM, let me refresh this. So in the CRM, we have like, we go to the last one, and we have Christopher here. So what exactly does that mean? That simply means two things. Number one, that whenever a user comes on your website, your lead conversion rate is 2%, means out of every 100, there are only 2 leads, because no one wants to actually go through the entire website, and secondly, no one wants to fill any forms. But in this case, your customer gets the direct answer of your question, what is looking for, keeping you a satisfied client. Apart from this, just by giving his small information, he already gets registered, and you can contact him at any point of time. Now, I would also like to show you that here we have bar chart report, which gives you the daily sales per day, how many leads have come from your chatbot, and also the pie chart. So basically, your business multiplies many folds, and it turns your leads to generation from 2% to 100%. So this way, the AI chatbot can revolutionize your business. So thank you so much for your time. My name is Shailendra, and I represent SciInfosoft, which is world's largest tested technology company.